Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in for the sign of Capricorn, Capricorn placement, see what Divine Holy Spirit has for you. You guys, the cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what do you have for the sign of Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know and be made aware of at this time? Thank you so much for stopping by, clicking on the video. I appreciate you, your likes, your participation by way of commenting, sharing the content, and your lovely donations. Thank you so much for your support. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? All right, so I heard destitute. So destitute means an arrival, right? Or if something's destitute, that's part of the destiny, right? Or arrival to the destiny. Maybe that's two different meanings coming through. One by way of an actual word and then one by a meaning of a different word. But we'll get some clarity with the cards, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I heard disabled. So maybe that means, okay, if we take those three components, that could factor into a few different things. So let's just go ahead and get into the cards and go from there. All right, I got another D word. Well, I heard a fifth one, dismantled, but debilitating came before that. I don't know what's going on with the letter D, but let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, got a stack out already. Well, there we are, you guys. Here we are. Okay. So I'm not sure if you can see this group of cards that flew out over here, but I'll go ahead and move these inward and we'll get to those at the appropriate time. But right now, let's talk about this 10 of Pentacles reverse. All right, so, if you're not new to tarot, then you're obviously aware that this means that there has been some sort of downfall of, pentacle energy in regards to maybe like a lump sum or, this could be like harvest energy, what had possibly taken someone on a road or a path to abundance. It looks like it was faltered here with the 10 of Pentacles reverse. Almost as if it's no longer a wish granted is what I'm getting here. This could have to do with hopes, dreams based on someone's abilities. I don't know right now if they're physical abilities or mental. But this is the underlying energy for what we're about to get into, y'all. It just looks like all hope is lost here. But if somebody were like primarily chasing money or the energy behind value and, perception and how it looked on the outside, forget what the inside looks like, but on the outside is popping. Like all of that is gone. It's no more. And not even the hopes of regaining that. Like it's absolutely wiped out. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and dive in and see what's going on here. So the first group of cards that came out are right underneath whatever's going along with this Lover's card energy. So I just want to go ahead and dive into that first. I'm being led to do this. And let's go ahead and turn these over and see what's going on here. So we have the Hangman in the upright. So I'm hearing they've been caught. So this Hangman would be, what's the next move? Because the next move is going to be major because of this captivation of whatever this is. Again, this could be spiritually or physically. I just need to keep going and see how this is playing out. But something's going to be handled and arranged and taken care of now. They're just working out, the next step here. But I feel like it's already been like a process of unfolding of things. So now that they have, with the captive energy, now it's like, okay, so now what do we do? I feel like it's men in like white shirts with ties. It could give me, it's giving me detective energy. You know, with the mustache. I don't know. That's probably stereotypical of a detective with the big, heavy mustache. You know, but it's like they're kind of like, we got them. So now, you know, what's the next step? It's almost as if they had to wait for some sort of approval here. So maybe that's why the hangman's in the upright and not reverse. Because reverse would mean that the decision's already been made. So it's not even contemplation, because that was about to come out. It's not even them like trying to figure out what to do. It's like they already had, like, I heard motive, but now it's like, okay, so if it's this, then we're going to do this. If it's that, then we can do that. So they already had it mapped out. I'm looking at like a scoreboard, not a scoreboard, but like a legend, like a basketball team. What is that they do in March Madness for basketball or any sort of sport, how they have like championships, like you pair up this group and then there's the next pair and then there's the next pair, and then whoever wins out of that particular pair, they get to advance forward. So they already had this ready to go. All right, y'all, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, behind the hangman, we have the Seven of Cups, because so the Seven of Cups is basically confirmation for me that that's what's happening here. I don't feel like it's confusion here, because, you know, the Seven of Cups normally would say this person doesn't know what to decide to do. It's like all of these cups can prove like, you know, something worthy to them. But at the same time, they're getting lost in this mist of understanding of, what if I don't choose the right cup? Or, you know, that's what's going on here. So I heard plea deal just now. So that's the energy. So somebody's worried about not selecting the right cup. I mean, if you look at it, and this would be structure for the Seven of Cups energy. It's like you really don't know what you're going to choose, even though you have a preview of what could possibly lead to that, you know, drinking of that cup or consumption of. It's like you still don't know like the effects afterwards of the decision. And that's why it's emotional. That's why the cups are representing, like, you know, they don't know particularly which one to choose. Like if this were a plea deal energy, it's like, well, do I take this deal or that deal? Either way, I'm screwed, but I don't want to be screwed like more than what I should be, you know, if that was a scenario. But anyway, y'all, let's keep going. Okay, so behind that we have the Ace of Swords reverse, y'all. So this just keeps going on with like corresponding energy. So the Ace of Swords, even though it's in the reverse, it's still a beginning, but it's not a new beginning. I feel like this is like, you know, this could be like a stake in the ground even. You know, it's like we nabbed you, we got you, that snatched energy, whatever that was I said. Can't think of it, y'all. In the beginning with this hangman energy, but it's like we got them. So it's like the sword in the ground, like defeat, like this person has been defeated and it's being declared. And I almost feel like it could be a public spectacle. Like we got them. Like it's going to be like a huge big deal. Of course, this person on the receiving end of this energy is not going to want this information public. They don't want to be on a most wanted list. They don't, you know, they just want to hide and cover and run and deflect and all that good stuff. They don't want to be made a spectacle of here. I'm not going to be surprised if I see the King of Swords pop out somewhere. All right, we got the Moon card, y'all. Again, like the energies are just going forth like in order. So this has to do with secrets coming out, but that's not what they want to have declared here. But these detectives, this energy is like they already, you know, they've already called the press. You know, they're ready to go ahead and put the story out, however that goes. You know, whoever they have to notify that we got them. So, you know, that just in turn tells me that this is, I mean, I said that it was a planned out energy to begin with, but it just feels like maybe this person, they've been on this for maybe a couple of years and they finally got this person where they want them. I'm hearing prime. So it feels like, you know, right now it's like prime real estate prime edition energy here. Like they got him. They got him in that little spot where he cannot, I'm saying he, but it could be a she, where they cannot finesse their way out. They cannot wiggle themselves out. It can't be done. So the moon card energy, I feel like, is them anticipating that, oh no, like everything is about to be known to everyone. All right, behind the moon, look, Judgment reverse. Let me see what else is behind Judgment. Okay, Two of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, look at the major arcana, y'all. So this is a big to-do here. Let me see I need to lay these down. Let me see what's going on with the Judgment reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Spirit, what else is happening here? I'm hearing release, release, release. So that just tells me either there are, and I heard ordained. So this person is counting on some sort of relief coming in. I know I said release, but I'm saying relief now because that's what they're looking for with this Judgment reverse. I hope they're not dumb enough to try to bribe, law enforcement. But that could be a potential here with this Two of Pentacles reverse. Maybe that would have something to do with them, possibly with this plea deal energy, and they don't know which cup to choose. But, maybe there's a little back offer here that can be made. At least to keep their secrets from coming out, possibly with this moon energy. But it's in the upright, so that means the secrets have not come out yet. So maybe by way of this person offering something a little extra on the top, like they're balancing out, like, I got money, I should use it, but let me use it for my defense right now, is what I'm getting here. So if that would prevent these secrets coming out, because, here's the thing, you guys. Say this person is a child molester, right? And then say, they know there's impending charges, that they have to do time, but they want to not be known for that before they head into jail to do their sentence, because, they'll basically lose their life or be at risk of losing their life every minute, every second, and I'm not saying I'm in support of that, but, hey, yeah. But, I feel like that has a lot to do with them wanting to make this sort of offer. But then, I had the energy of everybody's going to know, this whole defeat, the fact that this team, this detective, they put in a lot of time here and effort. So they really want to put this gavel of a sword down and in the ground to say that, we did this. We got them. Because there was a lot of effort here that came forth to make this happen. Because I also have to consider that the sword is in the reverse. So it's almost like, that's also a balancing act here between the detectives and this person, whoever's in this Ten of Pentacles who's losing out here. And by way of this upcoming jail sentence, possibly. So they're wanting to use, of course, money to kind of lighten the load a little bit. But I'm not sure how this is being received or if it's going to be received, but it's definitely a consideration because I feel like this person, they have the means to be able to satisfy that. Because, look at the Ten of Pentacles, y'all. This is the ultimate abundance. So whatever they were doing, of course they were being watched, but they were gaining a lot of pentacles here. So if they were scamming, if they were running some type of ring to where, it was a lot of money coming in, then they still have possession of this money. But now they need to decide, do I want to give up whatever's left to be able to lighten this load? Then possibly they're going to consider it because it's, I feel like it's in the reverse. It's a 2, so it definitely is a decision. In the reverse, I feel like now they're up against the wall. So they really have to come up off of this cash. All right, y'all, that was a lot. I know. But let me see what's on top. No. Hold on. Let me see where we're going. All right. I'm hearing go with the Queen. So we see the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. It flew all the way over here to the right outside of the frame of the camera. So I want to keep that in mind because I feel like that's an energy like, keep me out of this. That's what this Queen of Swords reverse is saying. Let's see what's behind the Queen of Swords reverse. Look, Page of Wands, because that's going to mess all her stuff up. I was going to say F her S up because that's a sentiment, but it's really going to mess her all the way up, this Queen of Swords reverse. Because I feel like this Queen of Swords reverse told some lies, and whatever's happening here, they could actually get hemmed up in the same way as this person. But they want no parts of this because they know exactly what they told the detectives in reference to where this person was hiding out, their whereabouts. Have you seen this person? You know, can you tell me where you were on this day and where that person? So they have all of that. I heard all of their lies in check is what I heard. So if there's any sort of disturbance here that happens with this energy with the detectives and this person who's figuring out they probably need to offer up the remaining cash to be able to lighten their load, this impending sentence, or maybe keeping the secret of them being a child molester coming out. And that was just an example, but that's the first example that came up. So I'm going with it because I felt it. That's what they don't want out. But yeah, I remember, talking about this energy a year ago. Like, it's definitely going to have to come to the forefront. Like, the ball is rolling. It's definitely rolling. And then now here we are, after judgment has taken place. They got them right where they want this person. Queen of Swords is saying, no, I want no parts of it. I got to keep up with my lies. I don't know what you're saying. So then that's going to cause some sort of confusion, conflict between the story that was given versus what this person's given. And they're like, leave me out of it. So lies were told, of course. They got him, but the Queen of Swords was helping this person to elude law enforcement. And I heard case study. So again, that's just confirmation again that they've been watching this person for a couple of years now. I heard drug ring just now. So that could have a lot to do with it as well. So you guys, these cards, they resulted ending up on top of this energy of this person who's now wanting to keep their secret under wrap if the detectives are willing to take this cash offer to them, to at least not let them know I'm a pedophile, child molester, whatever this is. At least don't tell them that. All right, y'all, so these cards came out on their side. So these are to be determined energies. For me as the reader, I just kind of have to feel it through and see if, it's an upright or a reverse energy. But for the most part, it just means it's to be determined. So we do have a connection by way of divinity here. This could be a love relationship. This could be family members. It could be a business partnership. But it's definitely something, a union that had to happen because it was destined to happen. And in order for all of this to go down, how it could not have happened if it were not for this connection. All right. Behind that, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this was also disguised as help. You see, the Three of Pentacles is about recognition, attention for hard work. People coming and taking notice and saying, yeah, we'll buy one, or yeah, how can we support? So that means just some help had to be recruited here for me, is what I'm feeling. I heard digest. What's up with the D words? I heard digest. Let's keep going, y'all. Ooh, okay, so digest. I mean, that would mean somebody, well, I'm thinking, no, I'm thinking of ingest. Let me keep going, y'all. Let me keep going. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords behind this energy. So I feel like this was like quick moving action. Maybe these were runners, people who had to go real quick and drop off a package and get out of town. Like no lingering allowed. Go and do what you need to do and come back. But make it quick. I feel like that's what's happening with this Knight of Swords, especially if we're talking about some sort of drug ring, or maybe there's a prostitution ring. You know, maybe they just kept like a really tight ship. You know, so they would not be able to possibly get caught. So however they were able to I'm hearing substitute. So the substitution just means, like, to me, it's just like just kind of covering at the operation. Maybe the people who were in charge of being runners or whatever this was, they didn't look the part, or, you know, you wouldn't expect these particular people to be involved in such a, I'm hearing scheme. You wouldn't expect this. All right, behind the Knight of Swords, we have the Emperor. So again, you would not expect these kind of people, because the Emperor is about status. So, you know, you would think somebody who is, I don't want to say that they're old, but maybe mature in who they are, their position that they play. I'm seeing something about fundraisers. So maybe they're on a committee chair, on a board. You know, they have like real occupations and titles here that, you know, you could vouch for this person and say, yeah, they've been working with this company for 20 years. You know, they would never, you know, be a part of something like that. That's the Emperor energy, but it's on the side. Behind the Emperor energy, we have the Wheel card. So yeah, I feel like the wheel just happens to do with forward motion. Like nothing could really get in the way of this wheel turning forward for them. Mind you, it's on the side because right now it's not moving. The motion has stopped because of this person being hemmed up. So now it's like real quiet. Nobody wants to bring attention to themselves because of this one person now being in, like, you know, the room. What do they call that room? To where they question you. I keep hearing dictator. You guys, I don't know what's up with D's today. The D words are coming out in full effect. Interrogation room. So nothing's moving. Like the operations have been seized for now. Maybe I'm just seeing people attending like these charity events. Like they're dressed, they're like galas. They're like where you would do like a black tie, you know, sort of ensemble to show up, and people are drinking wine. They're throwing their heads back in laughter. They have on all their precious jewels. Like you would never suspect that they're doing this sort of thing. But they got somebody in the interrogation room right now. And this person's willing to give up everything in order to not be known as whatever this moon card represents right now, that they're keeping very secret. Well, it's no secret to the detectives who have been following and watching them and doing all kinds of things. I heard recruiting as well. So maybe there are some spies in the camp, some infiltration by way of these detectives. But they got them right where they want them, whoever this is. All right, behind the Wheel card, y'all, look, 7 of Swords. So now people are worried about who's going to snitch, who's going to say that, you know, who's going to be the expose, who's going to now turn. Okay, so yesterday they were just on the golf field. Is that what you call it? Whatever. They were just playing golf with these people and humming it up. The charity event was last weekend and they raised so much money. And, you know, they're invited to each other's children's birthday parties. Like these people are like a group, a family. But now they're all like, they don't want to answer the phone. They don't want to talk to anybody. They know not to talk on the phone. That's where the phone reference is coming from. They're not answering the phones right now. Even if it's somebody that they celebrate with, break bread with, laugh with, cry with, they're not picking up the phone because they don't know if they could trust this person. Because everybody is up for an offering right now. Everybody. It don't matter. Mama can get it, grandma can get it, brothers, uncles, nephews, aunts, cousins. Anybody can get it. And I'm saying family right now. The family energy is coming in. I mean, it was there. It was there with the what? With the Lover's card. I mentioned family. So family is heavily represented right now. Anybody can get it, y'all. It don't matter if it's their 80-something-year-old grandmother. Y'all, why is the Five of Swords here right with the Seven of Swords? Y'all, these people cannot be trusted even amongst themselves. I heard brethren. Brethren? That's like a commitment of family. Even if they're not blood, they're like, you know, we come from the same bloodline, so we can't possibly not fall out. But that's what's exactly happening here. So scratch all of that fake love. All of that fake love is out the door right now. Anybody can get it, and I feel like they all know this. That's why that will is on the side. It's mum right now. It's silent as kept. Nobody is communicating with anybody because I told you, they're even afraid to talk on the phone at this point without them feeling like they're going to be hemmed up. Behind the Five of Swords, y'all. But this is when you do dirt, you get dirt. Five of Swords. And then, you know, they're kind of looking back like, I know my brother wouldn't do me like that. But look at the brother. Look, okay, look, y'all. The Five of Swords, he's like, he did it to me before, but I know he's not going to do this to me. I know he's not, because these people are on the side shook. They're scared, they're crying, they're afraid, they're holding their loved ones close because they don't know that, well, they do know at any given moment, somebody could knock at that door and say, please come with me. That's what the emotion is surrounding this group. So the Five of Swords, he's like, yeah, I know he's done so many things to me, but I know he wouldn't do this. And the person in the Seven of Swords, the one that they're concerned about, is like, damn, I'm gonna have to do this. You see that? Damn, I'm gonna have to do this. Behind the Five of Swords, y'all, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this has to do with the use and the abuse of these Nine of Pentacles energies here by way of who can provide them some sort of prosperity on their backs. By way of who can bring us income here. So these were recruited. These were the recruits. Okay, so there's recruits again. Remember, I'm saying that, reminding myself that I said recruits around here with that detective energy, that they possibly infiltrated and sent in, and here you are, Nine of Pentacles energy. So this had to be some sort of sex ring. I heard sex dungeon just now. So maybe that's some sort of underground New York City type thing where you have to be a member to get in and nobody really knows. I'm seeing like people wearing masks, like masquerade energy. I'm seeing blood in a cup. That's what I'm seeing right now, but I'm going to keep going, y'all. Okay, behind that, we have the Nine of Swords. So they definitely put all of these Nine of Pentacles energies by way of young girls coming in, you know, to be persuasive in whatever way this was. I'm hearing BDSM. This Nine of Swords energy has a lot to do with them, these girls wasting away. Look at 9 and 9. 1 and 8, that's 9. So this is an ending in itself. This is like a whole busting event. So if it starts with 1, it means that one person in the interrogation room is going to be the one who's going to bring this whole family down. I heard the whole house down, but family is also the reference to. House and family, they're both foundation energy, support structure. It's all coming down. Nine of Swords, these poor girls. Like they're hopeless. I mean, okay. I heard helpless, but I said hopeless. But I had a hopeless energy somewhere here earlier. I believe I did. Dang, Capricorn. Wait a minute. I forgot it was even a Capricorn reading because it's so, this is like so, there's so much intel here. There's so much intel here. But you are here, Capricorn, by way of these pentacles. Where was I, y'all? The Nine of Swords. So I was saying helpless and hopeless. So again, I feel like these victims, because that's what I heard. These Nine of Pentacles. They weren't predators, but they were on the receiving end of a predator, is what I'm hearing. So these might have been even young girls, like not even like, you know, emotionally mature to be able to handle these deeds, is what I'm hearing. All right, so behind the Nine of Swords, y'all, look at this. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles. Who's that? Somebody who's buying your services. Somebody who's bringing you money. Somebody who's wanting to exchange something for this pentacle. In and out energy with the Knight reference. Clients. Predators. Because they have the money to be able to do it, to get inside this exclusive club, this fundraising event energy. Behind the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, this is commitment. This is family. This is oriented. It's like we got to stick together. This is all we know. We can't tell our family about what we're doing. So you know what? We are family, but we're all that we have. So we have to stick together here. But you know, that's that Knight of Pentacles coming and carrying this pentacle to this family operation. There we go. There we go. Oh man. So these are the cards that fell out on top of this person in the interrogation room. So all of this is about to come out, and these people are scared shitless because they know it. These people know that this interrogation room, they have the right one that could go and get everybody caught up. Because nobody, you saw the Seven of Swords and you saw the Five of Swords. Nobody is trusting anybody at this point. Now, had it have been one of them in the interrogation room, first of all, they wouldn't have wound up in the interrogation room. But it's this one in particular who's in there. So that's why they're scared. Because I feel like the people here that are, you know, up here not trusting one another, if it had been one of them to be in the interrogation room, they would have been able to play it so smoothly. I feel like these people would not have been sweating a thing because they know people, they have money. Again, they would have never gotten caught. But this one did, and that's why they're afraid. They're definitely afraid right now. Okay, I got one card here. Let's go ahead and turn it over. Okay, Six of Pentacles. I mean, it's about just due. It's about distribution properly. Like the funds now being reciprocated to the right person with interest. Who's the one that really deserved these funds? Or this pentacle value energy? Who is the one who deserves it? Not these people. You know what this is giving me? This is giving me homeless shelter. So when I mention charity events, they could represent themselves around helping the needy or homeless, or I'm seeing something about children being abandoned. What is that? Like I guess adoption. And maybe they have charity events for adoption agencies. Where else would they get these young kids to come be a part of this exclusive family? That underground basement, New York City, it's dark, people wearing masks, the blood in the cup energy, the BSDM or whatever that is. It rolled off my tongue so easily in the channeling. But whatever that is that came up, y'all, that's what's happening. That's what's going on here. This Queen of Swords reverse, I need clarifiers, y'all. I got to find out who this Queen of Swords reverse is, what's going on with that. Holy Spirit, please clarify. Let the cards fall as they may. And thank you so much. Y'all, let's get some clarifiers. You know how we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm seeing like the Fruit of the Loom logo. So you guys, I'm telling you, these people have like very successful corporate titles and positions like you would never, like, who's going to investigate like the chairman of the Fruit of the Loom company, a company that's been around for over 100 years, you know, like they're probably part of the family legacy, you know, whatever that is. Like, y'all, I can't even, let me keep going. Please clarify. Or maybe it has something to do with fruit. It could be like Del Monte or I don't know, y'all. But this didn't know they work at Kroger's down the street. That's not this at all. Got main male at the bottom of the deck. So that's who we're talking about here now. Who that would be represented by. It could be this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords could be this main male energy, who's also the one in the interrogation room. I'm feeling that it's separate though, but I just wanted to put that in, you know, that could be a scenario. This is a collective reading. What else do we have here? Marriage card fell out on top of this. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this Queen of Swords is married to this person. Y'all, I did say I wouldn't be surprised if the king, let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay. I was expecting the King of Swords energy around this Ace of Swords, but look, I wasn't even thinking about the Queen of Swords, but until this marriage card came out, because I felt like somebody over here and the Queen of Swords, like, leave me out of it. Because I did say they could get the same sort of time or implication as whoever this is. Now we know it's the main male, and then the marriage confirms that the Queen of Swords possibly is the wife, the whoever was part of this. That arrangement by way of them having a business together with the Lover's energy I mentioned. Whew. Deep breath, y'all. So look, courthouse, I told you. I told you they're just waiting to see what this person's going to choose. They already got it planned out. This person's going to jail. But they don't want to go to jail being known as this predator, child molester, whatever this is with the moon card energy. I mean, it could be anything else, but, you know, surrounding, you know, the energy I picked up definitely has to do with sexually violating underage girls in the name of family, quote unquote. Under the guise of charity events and, you know, exclusive titles of careers and board members and stuff. All right, the Six of Pentacles, y'all, toil and labor came out on top of that. So that just means somebody is like in a repeat, wash, rinse, repeat cycle. They don't want to do it, but they have to. So that Six of Pentacles makes me feel like that's the undercover energy of what they put out as who they're supporting. So they're really riding the backs of people who can't really help themselves. Like, how are you going to be doing all this dirt and coming up off all of this money on the backs of poor people, people who really are at a disadvantage? Like, that's sickening. Yes. All right. Here's another card. Let's go and turn this over. So we have courtship here, but I felt, you know, that with the Knight of Pentacles energy, them bringing the pentacles to this family, this home, this underground dungeon, whatever this is, for a date. All right. Here's a group of cards, y'all, that fell out. I'm going to just grab these and see. Distance Horizons, the family room, message of concern, unexpected income, community, mature woman. So yeah, I mean, this is, I mean, what else can I say? It's just confirmation here. I don't see anything in particular standing out that we did not cover, other than this mature woman energy. But I feel like the mature woman, this is what she's wanting to be left out of. This is this Queen of Swords possibly saying, leave me out of it. Because, you know, she doesn't want to go away, because away, distance horizons, away is basically jail. you know, for being a thief and then taking advantage of young girls with family room here. And then she's losing her family on top of that. Matter of fact, she's getting locked up with her husband, whoever this person is she was considered a partner of. You know, the message of concern, she knows is coming. She knows that possibly that there could be a potential knock at the door, that these detectives are saying, come with me. So the unexpected income means that she doesn't have anything. She can't make an offer for them to disappear like this. I'll say King of Swords in quotations because I felt like that was the main male energy here to begin with before the clarifiers came out and the marriage card. So this person has money to offer up to lessen their sentence or lighten their load or keep this big major secret from coming out before they even go to jail. That would make them a prime target. But the Queen of Swords, she doesn't have that. She can't. There's nothing coming in for her to be able to say, oh, you know what? I can possibly do. She doesn't have anything but the lies she told. Remember I said this Queen of Swords has to keep up with their lies? I had to make sure I was recording. Because they told so many. And if they get called into the interrogation room, she knows it's a wrap. Community card in the reverse. I mean, she doesn't have money to be able to support her, lightening her load, nor does she have anyone to vouch for her, to say, oh, no, not her. No, she would never. She was never a part of that. She would never. She doesn't have that because she was a part of it. And that's the problem. She lied and said she wasn't, or she didn't know nothing about that, or whatever that was. But I'm hearing she was able to keep her nose clean somehow. But still, at the end of the day, if this main male, the King of Swords, is your significant other, you lay down with them, of course you got to know something. But she's trying to play it as if she never knew about any of this, but she did. All right, here are the other clarifiers. We have journey, pathway, sudden wealth, all in the reverse. She's not getting away. And if she thinks that she's going to be given something, because possibly she knows about this 10 of Pentacles, this remaining balance of what was used or what was claimed from this operation. She knows about a lump sum here, but this is the loss of the lump sum. But she's thinking possibly that she's going to get that, but she's not. It's in the reverse. She's not going to get that. All right, you guys, I hope this helps. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this as a Capricorn reading because it just feels... Okay, yes, I will. All right, hope this helps.